And there was a couple times where I almost jumped off the balcony, and he lived on the 21st floor, and I just would run into his room and ask him to choke me out unconscious. I taught him a jiu-jitsu move, a triangle choke, that would cut off my carotid arteries, put me to sleep for 10 seconds, because I was so scared that I was going to kill myself. So I did that. I had him choke me out about 3 or 4 times, and he put me out, and he saved my life by doing that. And I wasn't, basically it would provide me with 5 seconds of relief to remember who I am, to remember that I am not that pain, that I am not that tormenting voice inside my head. So I left Miami, a more broken man than ever. I go home, and remember, I thought the hospital was rock bottom. And I start planning my escape for life. I remember I told myself if I was ever going to get to this point where I was going to kill myself, that I would go and do iboga in Africa. Iboga is another plant medicine. It's a root bark. It's a 36-hour hallucination. Many people experience a full hallucinogenic reset, a dissolving of the ego for a short while, and then it's up to them to continue living that life or to choose the pain again. But this was my last straw. So I quietly and cautiously planned my trip to Africa. The plan was that if it didn't work for me, I was gonna go into the woods and I was going to fast until I died. I was not going to bring any water with me and not any food, and go somewhere to the point where it was so hot that I would just die there and I wouldn't have a chance of making it. And I wrote letters to my family, and I wrote letters to all my friends. I gave my friend my social media passwords and everything. And I put it all in an email form that I had in my draft, and I never sent it. I was going to send it right before getting on the plane to Africa. Keep in mind, I had no money at this time. It was all done on credit cards. I opened up $20,000 worth of credit cards at the time. And so yeah, I was 2 days away from going to Africa, and I start just ruminating. Really, God, the universe came to me and was telling me, Mercury, 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 your fillings, your fillings. I had these mercury fillings, these amalgam fillings that were all on the right side of my mouth. And so, fucking A, I really, just so close to leaving, and I wouldn't have made it. I would not, Iboga would have killed me. If ayahuasca almost did, Iboga would for sure have killed me. And I come across a couple stories. All right, I'm going to get out of the pain now, into the light. Came across some stories. 2 stories that saved my life. A woman who had been tortured almost to death for 6 years before realizing that her mercury fillings were killing her, and Alex Bloom from the Superman diet, who had mercury poisoning and had severe depression for many, many, many years before realizing that toxicity was responsible for his illness. So, long story short, it was a very long story, I did not make it short. I went from that guy being near death, literally peeing in a bucket in my room, panicking 24/7, inability to be with myself for more than every second. I would just count down, okay, don't kill yourself this hour. Just go till 3 p.m. without killing yourself. Just fucking do that. Just make it to 3 p.m. every single hour of the day. Every single hour, okay? To now, in the past 7 months, doing a very, very detailed, systematic, intense detox with heavy metals and parasites and chemicals. I'm feeling great. Actually, in this moment, I feel like shit from travel, but I've been feeling amazing. My depression's gone. My panic is gone. I have an amazing girlfriend. I have an amazing business in 7 fucking months, and now I'm here talking to you guys about it, which is even just the next level.